Hello, 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 people. Hi. Hey, Drab, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh. Okay. Hey, Placer, hello, hello. Did you manage yesterday to run the software? Yes. We are running the software and we are getting the window, but then we immediately crash because we didn't port all the functions that are required to work. So that's what we are doing today. Yep. Whoops. There you go. We don't have proper like get mouse pointer position here. Yeah, we need that. Oh no, it's gonna take some time to get it running because we are totally rewriting the kind of all this functionality in the platform layer, and we also have like completely new OpenGL backend, right? So it will take some time for sure. Hey Rook, how good is it? Well, I mean, we have some progress for sure. For sure. And I mean, Jai, it is very good. Hey, Introvert Zone, hello, hello. You are viewing my content as your sleep burster. Well, I am incredibly honored. Being someone's background content to fall asleep to is the highest level of reward a streamer can have. So thank you. Yeah. So, yep, we need this, and this is an interesting one because this might need a window actually. To keep you awake. Well, that works too, you know. You know what? We take those as well. Host pri. Yeah. Yeah, I rate someone noisy. Yeah, so the get mouse pointer, you see it's on the window, it's not actually... Oh, it's actually both. So you either get the mouse pointer position of the root window, so of the desktop environment itself, or you do it on the window. So you kind of need both, right? You look at that. Look at this. I don't have that. Display cookie. Handle. Screen. We don't have screen yet. It's not gonna compile. I wonder which one it is. Which one we will actually use. I mean, I assume we kind of need both. Hey Leonte, I found a memory leak in your program. You see, get mouse pointer position on the window, never freeze reply. Huh? How do you explain that? But yeah, hello, welcome. Oh. But yeah. So where's module? Yo artist, hello. This is just a clickbait title. Don't worry about it. Get clickbaited. I wish you'd collaborate with Pirate Software and the Primagen. Well, first, I don't know why would they collaborate with me. It's not like I do anything interesting. And second, why pirate software? He's like streaming games. That's like an interesting choice of collaborations. Maldavius. What the fuck is Maldavius fig tree? His persona who? Primagens? Didn't know he was a furry. Pirates, ah, okay. I mean, you know. Who am I to judge, right? I'm not judging. Wow, so rude. So incredibly rude. How could you? Yeah, let's do that. So, hey Furami, hello. It's interesting choice of an API, right? So get mouse pointer position. Well, first of all, right-handed. I don't really like this. You know, some kind of bull you can like pass into the function. I mean, I know why it's here. It's kind of dictated by GI platform API, but I'm not a big fan of that to be exposed as a parameter. Second of all is we have two of them, get mouse pointer position, one for a particular window and another one for a root window. Where is it? Right, yeah, for a root window. I'm actually not sure if you can even do that on Wayland. Just get global mouse position. I don't think it's possible. So yeah, interesting API. For now, I don't really... You can on X Wayland. Oh, yeah, so if it's... obviously you can do that on X Wayland. But I guess on pure Wayland, it's not really a thing. So if we compile now, none of the possible overloads match. Display window right-handed, what? What? Oh, right, it's because, naturally, because in Jai these are S32. The fuck? Undeclared identifier. It's a W. Declared identifier D. We're getting minimalistic with our namings. So where are we? X query point. It still tries to get mouse pointer position from window creation. Wait, does? Wait a second. Does get rect imports window creation directly? Wait a second. Wait a fucking second. Switch window. It's in drop procs. Yeah, I would assume that. So when we initialize get rect. Oh shit. So it sets those by default. Yeah, look at that. If you simp, it just straight up. That's a yikes. Can I somehow give it? Drop. Ugh. So should... So do I just initialize drop procs? Should I do it as I import? Type indicator. I mean, this is get wrecked, right? This is not input. This is not like anything. And I guess, I mean, having get mouse to be from window creation by default is fine as a default. I just need to figure out how to override it. Type indicator. What the fuck is type indicator? Incomplete. Let's us factor out. Oh my fucking fuck. So there is a wish to decouple get rect from input module, but it was never finished. Ooh. Oh shit. Oh, so here we have something interesting. If type indicator equals void. Oh, look at that. So type indicator is some kind of a struct. It's a type. What could it be then? So it could be some kind of a struct. Type indicator, window type, font, font effect, texture. It would be so cool if you could just, you know, overwrite one. Because for now it seems like struct or a module needs, yeah, maybe. So for now it seems like if I want to override just one of them, I will have to override all of them. It would be an interesting debate and stream to watch. Debate? What would I debate pirate software about? It's just... I don't know. What would I debate? Ferrets. I only saw ferrets like in the zoo. And Prime, I mean, I mostly agree with Prime on many things. Like, I mean, to be honest, I'm not like an avid watcher, so I'm pretty sure I don't know his takes about a lot of things, but yeah, like, in order to debate someone, you first need to disagree, right? And I don't even know what to disagree on. Don't get me wrong, I'm a very disagreeable person. Like, don't give me bread, give me to disagree something about. To disagree on something. But yeah, you know. So we have a current window on the context. I didn't want to use context to pay respect to Ilionte, and here it is. Current window on getRect. It's literally on the context. Why would I avoid it then myself? I can just also stuff my library context on the context as well. Font effects, texture. So get mouse pointer position. Kickstarter scams. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. Like, I know there was some pirate software drama that he did something in World of Warcraft or some shit, but I'm too old for this shit. haven't been interested in it. So how is this used? Oh, so we can set that to UI on UI init. That could be useful. Here, drop rocks. Nice. So, and if procs, then we do this. Oh, but then... Fuck. So... It's like, I can override drop rocks, but then if we use simp, it gets overridden again. Get mouse. Right? Using drop rocks. Oh, no, this is just a default. Nice. Okay, so seems like this might be possible after all. This might be possible after all, apart, I think. There's no window type here. So I need to override both type indicator. Bro, how much does it get used? Right. Yeah, so I basically need to recreate this myself. Right, so we will be doing this now. What do we have here? 2 different emotes, choose one of those. I mean, not like this is literally a built-in emote though. Yeah. But I will add the cat one, sure. You can have a cat one, yeah. It works for me, I can see it. I mean, it will take a while for Streamlabs to catch up, but yeah. Alright, so type indicator. I mean, I can also just copy that to my local tree, right? But yeah, let's try to port it. So getRect, where were we imported here. So how do I do that even? Type equals to type void. and then checks if it's void, else. So do I just do like, it's like a type, so it can be any type. It's a type of void. Type indicator font. Is this some kind of a union of types? To me, this looks like a, you know, like a, right? So window type is, well, or we can just do like window. Then font is simp dynamic font. Then font effects. I mean, here you see how it gets accessed. No. Fonts is when, yes, you're right. Fonts is when only one, union is where only one can be set by default. So yeah. And here we have all of them, right? So we have a window, we have dynamic font, we have simp font effects. Now texture. I think that's it, right? And we do type indicator equals to get rect. Right. And then UI init. Is a drop procs. I'll probably just set them somewhere here. So we have a bunch of UI crap here. UI font, simp dynamic font. I guess here. Get rect. Like get rect drop procs is. Oh, I can't set them in and yeah, it has to be like that. It will complain, right? It needs to be this. I can't set them right here in the, how do we call it, in the non-imperative scope. I will have to initialize them in my main. So literally here. Whee! Where's my main? Yeah, we'll do this. Now gear draw procs is draw procs dot. And then texture load from memory equals to dude. Yeah, this. So we need to set all of that. This is simp This is also simp, this is simp, this is simple. I guess I can just do all of that. But then gfas, what the fuck is gfas? Procedure of call simp get font add size. Sure. And img1, immediate quad. The fuck is puput? From get rect left handed mostly. And get mouse will be get mouse pointer position hours. Yeah. The fuck? Oh, those are commas, right? So semicolons replaced with commas. And oop, here's a semicolon. Parse declaration, so we expected a semicolon, but yeah. Type indicator is not found in program parameters. Oh, I guess because it's actually this one. No. Too many module parameters. Wanted 0, got 1. The fuck? Yeah, so it is correct. It is like that. Argument type indicator is not found. Oh, it is. Sure. Let me then make it le consistent. Type wanted window, type given U64. Ooh. Ooh. Window type equals WT. What the fuck is WT? So it actually just straight up imports window type. Look at this motherfucker. So it means that I will actually need to put it in a window type and then rewrite the input with my own. I mean, I can do this. I already even have a facility for this. But also, I can just move getrect to my code scope. I mean, it's okay. I'll have my own window type. So whatever. I think it's pretty useful anyway to have some kind of an interop, you know, with my library. I mean, interop of my window type with this. Right, so we go to modules, we go here. Now we go here, we actually create window type, right? And here in module, we have window type. Just do this. I think we can just So we will right, we can do this. And then we can do And then do we need anything else? Non-imperative declaration can only be initialized to constant values. What? Is this not constant? I mean, it is literally a constant. What are you talking about? And I mean, it's user space libraries, right? So it's not the core language rook. So yeah, these are libraries, and getRect is definitely one of those that, well, it's like it got written initially, and then it gets patched, you know, on a kind of case-by-case basis. So it's far from being the top priority. That's why it also gets shipped with what is it called? DRM GUI bindings. yeah, of course. I mean, it works. It's just maybe not as conveniently customizable outside of the, you know, core libraries. Why does it not? Window type invalid. Oh, right, I need to... I need to go to build and I need to rewrite, so... Oh, wait, I literally remapped that. No? Yes, so it should literally work. So what is wrong? Also, I think this should be imported as, right, like this. Invalid window. Invalid window is null. It is a constant. So it is a constant. And it works in a signature, but when I try to compile it, I get an error. Non-imperative declarations like this can only be initialized to constant values or default values to procedure arguments. Oh, no. No. Window type is my window, correct? But the value itself, it doesn't like. So it doesn't like it to be null? Okay, what if I do like, you know, like 0? So it's not null. Yeah, so you see it doesn't complain about it anymore. Oh. What if we do... I know, what if we do invalid window I know, and then look at this. So it didn't like, it literally didn't like null here, right? So it didn't like null here. There you go. Yeah, so pointer to, maybe I can do here, maybe I can do this. So, you know, I don't try to infer it, but give it a proper one. No, it didn't like it either. So it literally just doesn't like null here. It doesn't think null is a constant? That's a weird one. Like, could it be a compiler bug, or maybe it's like a busted error message? I don't know. Yeah, let's actually try that. Nah, doesn't like it either. Oh wait, I put that as a window. Wait. Yeah. But I mean, it probably failed here. So no, it didn't like that at all. But it likes when I do a pointer to... But this is okay. Hey Robert, no, they did not. Get clickbaited, nerd. So I don't understand why. I think people leave, yeah. I think we might need to research it further. Okay, and how do I actually distinguish it as an invalid window? That's literally how I have it as well. Maybe it doesn't like something in the module scope, I don't know. I have no idea. Window is invalid if it's not squared. What do you mean? Ah, okay, I see. That's like weird. Can actually set something on it. I actually never knew D squared. I mean, you can't do that in declarative scope, right? It will complain. Yeah, in global scope. Yes. So it doesn't like it. $1 million followers on 00/11/2026. True, Zakitsa. So true. It's me. That would be me. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't work like that, but it's a bit weird because there's like can I actually... Ah, that didn't work, right? I think I tried to do this. Yeah, it didn't work. Non-imperative declarations can only initialize to constant because it's like null. I mean, focus also probably never tries to assign to invalid window at non-declarative context, right? Non-imperative declarations. So maybe that's how it works. Do you ever try to assign something to invalid window, you know, globally? Probably not really. Unless, you know, it somehow got broken in two. Does focus use getRect? I thought focus just uses simp and rolls its own. I didn't know focus uses getRect. No fucking way. No, you liar. It just borrows one function. Yeah, there's no getRect. You probably mean simp, because simp and getRect is two different modules, right? So I guess we'll do this and right. Can I actually do this? Will that work? Great shame on my family. I wonder if this will work. Anyway, I need an operator equals for Windows. And how do we do that? We just compare handles. Oh, this is a Windows implementation, wait. Right, so handle is on the window itself. So window has... the fuck? Alright, union, okay, correct. Oh, and get mouse pointer position should be on the base window. My bad. Should be here. Windows minimized. Display type. Yeah, so we need to compare handles, but... so we need to compare both types and handles. Yeah. Oh, we literally have that. The fuck? Did not match any of the possible overload. Call sites are window. The fuck? Why wouldn't it match? Hello? Oh, I know, maybe because... operator equals... Hey, tool. No? There might be a new release today. Hey Phoenix 2, but not yet, because John recently added some people to the beta. And it was like 2 days ago, so new release will be soon. Yeah, and he recently started answering emails about submitted bugs. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if new version drops today, actually. But the title is actually just a fucking clickbait. I am fully embracing the scumbaggy life of internet influencer. No, you should be able to windows, you should be able to compare them by pointers just right. Yeah, that's weird. So let's maybe try something out. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't even go as far. Huh. Let's try something else out. Like, just, you know, too many return values. What fuck? I'm just trying to see where does it try to get the operator equals. So this motherfucker tries to compare to Windows in getRect. GetRect as a module it doesn't import window creation, does it? No, it does. It does import window type. But it never imports my library, right? So but it should see operator equals onto Windows. Right? That's so weird. Like, why doesn't it see my operator equals on Windows? Is talking about people added to the beta? What exactly you want? Give me the full phrase. What's the phrase I want to ask? Ah, Nia. This is what you say. Not me is Nia. So if somebody asks who's in beta, and you want to answer not me, you just say Nia. fuck? Why don't you see that? Can I somehow verify that it actually imports my... Oh, you know why it doesn't see it? I think it might not see it because it's fucking namespaced. Yeah, it doesn't do the run. I think it's because... Yeah, it doesn't do the run because the name type checks this first. So it never gets to do this. My assumption is because this namespaced operator equals isn't exposed in a global namespace, and it literally tries to find operator equals. So if I do... Oh, sorry. You see? So getRect basically relies on the fact that window handles are primitives, or they are somehow exposed globally, which, I mean, of course they are not. And it's easy to fix that without... so it's actually easy to fix that without modifying the source code, because it's like a current kind of... So in Jai currently there is no like main well-defined way to expose operator overloads into the rest of the system. So you do one of two things. You either poke using poke name, you either poke it into the module that needs it. So let me demonstrate. So you either literally do this, and then you do poke name operator equals, and you do this. So you literally get your operator equals this and shove it into the getRect's namespace. So then getRect's know it. But then you like, this is, you know, your library has to require, you know, or you do it in your main program, or there's another way, which is right, you just shove it into basic, because all other modules basically import basic. You know what I mean. It's yeah, the only I guess, yeah, it should be the other way around. So yeah, you do that. I think. Oh. Wait, why it didn't work? Bruh. The fuck? I was so sure this will work. Huh. Left-handed, yeah, coordinate system, yes. Yeah, coordinate system, yeah. Hey, Constantinos, hello. Why wouldn't it work? That's actually surprising that just shoving it into basic didn't work. That's like super weird to me. maybe it's because of the... Could it be because of the import order? If I do this first. I mean, no, the import order should literally not matter. Huh. I'm like so confused by that. I mean, you redeemed it, I added it too. The fuck? Why didn't it work? Or maybe pointers actually... What if pointers actually just don't work? What if I just literally need to do this? I mean, pointers should be literally enough because they could just be dereferenced. No, it doesn't work like that. No, I'm poking it from the different module. But yeah, maybe I need to poke it from within the module that, you know, you import. So let me try to actually do it not here, but do it from within this module. Nah, no shot. So what if I just do it and get wrecked? No. Oh, look at this. It suddenly sees it now. Suddenly sees it. So maybe it was seeing it. No, so it doesn't see it if I shove it into basic. But it sees it only if I put it into the getRects itself. Huh, that's weird. Hey, Martyroya. Yeah. I really don't want to just import getRect here and add it there. It's so dumb. But I mean, I guess the language. This is actually one. This is an exclusive chat. You know, this is something that nobody talks about. This is one of the darkest corners of Jai at the moment. At least for me. GetRect uses basic, you see, because it tries overloads from basic. Here, U128 and S128, they are in basic. Oh, maybe it only uses int 128. Oh shit. Pff. Thanks for...
Hi.
Hi. Thanks for 100 bitcoins. Thank you, thank you. So maybe... Let me check. No, you see it uses asserts, and if it uses asserts, it means it uses basic, like the main basic. Yeah, it imports basic, just like that. So apparently putting my operator equals to basic into basic just doesn't work. The call side arguments are window. This is also weird. Oh shit, look at this. You know what, maybe I fucked up. Oh, you know what, maybe I actually fucked up. So my window type supposed to be, yes, my window type is a I fucked up. Look at this. It should be a pointer to window. I think this might be me. Yeah, it's literally me. You know what happened? Jai had a change, I think, recently that cuts amount of tried overloads after a certain point. So this would literally just never be tried. Yeah. I just realized it because I saw the error message that, you know, it tried like window instead of pointer to a window. Yes. Yes. So I think this, I can now remove that. I think I can remove this. No, this is just a test operator input. Operator equals. This is a test one. The actual one is here. The one that, you know, that's supposed to check types and handles. Type wanted pointer tab given you 30. What? Oh yeah, okay. Yes, I need. This is the one I've written like 2 days ago before we even compared anything. I wrote it just to make something shut up, basically. I've never, you know, it didn't mean to be actually functional. So we can do it right now. What I need to check is I need to check type, and I need to check a handle, and I need to check for null. I mean, how do we compare two null pointers? Two invalid windows, right? Do we just return false if we have two invalid windows? No, I mean, if you want to compare against invalid window, I want to support it still. Yeah, so if A base, not even base, if A and B right, so we return true. If both of them are null. Let's do it slightly differently, or B, and now if A equals B, right, then we does it work? If one of them is null, if only one of them is null, this should return like false. But won't this be like a recursive thing? Like then I need fucking operator equals for a window, a pointer, and a null, no? Also, I can't do equals because those are... But will it work if one of them is null and another one is window? So this is what you propose, but will it work if, for example, B is not null? Ah, so if one of them is null, it won't try to dereference it, right? But I get past an actual window though. But I mean, we can try, right? So If something's wrong, we'll just fix. Then if a type not equals to yeah, not equals to b type, return false. Right. Otherwise, do I always need to unwrap the union in Jai? Do you know if I need to do this always, or I can just YOLO it and do it like that? Assuming that the handle is always, you know, the second one. No, it doesn't work because yeah, it won't work. It won't work. Never mind, because we have a base window first. Yeah. So I just wanted to avoid dispatching types, but it's okay. Just no, you can't use it inside of union because it will complain about redeclaration of, you know, stuff like type on base. Yeah, you can't do that. So there you go. Yeah, like that. Now window handle, we just do this. Oh shit. Undeclared identifier. Yeah, sure. Oh! That's why it compared about non-declarative scope, because I fucked up levels of indirection. That was just an confusing error message. So I think I can just do this. Yeah, you bet it will just work now. Because I fucked up levels of, so the language was correct. Error message was just, you know, confusing. So maybe we can still mail it in with, you know, feature request like clarifier message. Yeah, Zach, it's something like that. JDL is a working title, by the way. It's not like the final. Undeclared identifier get mouse pointer position. What? Did I name it something differently? Somehow differently? From scratch? Well, yeah, I guess so. Well, it's from scratch, and I borrow some things from previous state of art, so from Focus Editor, where a lot of like X11 and Wayland effort already done in a similar way. Well, in almost the same way. Yeah. Using anything from modules. Well, yeah, we definitely use, well, for now at least, we use the same kind of API so that other modules can work with this library. Because I'm using simp, I need to integrate it with simp, and I need to integrate it with getrect. So I kind of follow same exact API that window creation has. But the exact implementation of stuff is different. A lot of unpaid hard work. I mean, my payment is your attention. I mean, I'm doing it because I want to do it, right? It's not like... This is the... Let me... Side rant. Let me rant about open source. A lot of people put a lot of effort into open source. You know, they get a lot of stars on GitHub. Then the users become entitled, the authors and maintainers burn out, And then they go on Twitter with huge rants like, oh, it's a thankless job, my mental health went to shit, you know, I don't get paid for it, like users are bad people, and then they get a lot of likes, and another wave of the discussion that, oh, we all abuse unpaid labor, open source maintainers have to be compensated. You know, the regular kind of cycle of open source is unpaid, ungrateful labor. And don't get me wrong, it is. But there's a caveat. A lot of open source maintainers forgot that nobody owes them shit. And they don't owe anybody nothing too. It's a two-way street. They don't have to fix any bugs. They don't have to provide any features. You can literally develop your stuff at your own pace if you want. Like, if you don't want to work on something, you literally can stop, right? A lot of people just forget about it, right? I do open source work not because I want to get paid for it. It's because I myself personally benefited from different ways, different kinds of open source immensely, right? I read open code, I used open source projects. Right now I'm using Linux desktop environment that is fully open source, that's running on open protocol, running open drivers, running open kernel. I immensely benefited from open source, and I just want to get back. Sorry, my English is not my native language. Yeah, so I do it for free because I want to, not because, you know. Then you get Jay Blows of the world bitching about how open source is crap. And they are right, but in their own way. Right? As I said, nobody owes you anything. And it also includes gratitude. Right? If people try to use your software and they see that it's bad, they can say it's bad. You know, you don't have to like sugarcoat and say, oh, you know, he did it for free, so I'll be nice to him. No, I mean, you can go wild. Like, you're right. You know? So that's the point. Everybody is right. People who burn out, I guess the only people who are not right is people who burn out and complain about their unpaid labor. Because nobody told them that, you know, you have to make your own way to make it paid. To make it make money, if you say. And that's actually why I don't burn out from open source software. That's actually my secret. How I can do this all, you know, for free. Yeah, because I don't expect anything in return. I never went here with some kind of expectation. I just do it because I want to do it. When I don't want to do it anymore, I just not gonna do it. Easy clap. Like the project I'm working on, it literally was on hold for like almost 2 years. I made an initial version, I put it online, and like that's it. I completely dismissed it for like a couple years. Then I felt a sudden urge to get back to it, and now I'm working on it again just because I want it, right? That's the power of open source. I don't charge money for it, so I don't feel obligated to maintain it. And people ask for features, I don't feel obligated to implement them too. You know? Nobody owes anything. That's literally in the license. So I advise maintainers who are burnt out to reread their own license when they see entitled users. And I know it's hard, but it is very necessary to have mental health on a good level, to not be suffered from open source. Yeah, that's like end of the rant. And I know it was a joke, Zakits. I'm not like, I just used your joke as a bridge to express my feelings. Something I've been thinking about a lot. Hey Johnny the Carrot, hello. And hey Coffee. Yes, my payment is becoming micro celebrity. Farming for content. I mean, it means I have to go and cut this out from stream and put it somewhere. Maybe I will. Maybe I will cut this segment and put it like on Twitter for brownie points. That's actually a good idea. I did it a few times. But it's such a hard work. I will, after the stream, I will have to go find this segment, then I have to cut it, then I have to go edit it. Blech. You're based for calling it Twitter. I mean, it's just a word. So yeah. I call it Twix, like a chocolate bar. Get mouse pointer position. You almost smashed your computer today while editing. Yeah, and this is also a good point. I don't actually know how to edit videos. Right, I don't really know how to use video editing software, so... But the... oh yeah. Struggling hard with only having 16 gigs of RAM. Yes, having 16 gigs of RAM is so not sufficient in 2025. You need to have at least 32 or you're like broke ass bitch with only like 3 simultaneous tabs in Google Chrome. Yeah. Phoenix says, I was a full-blown Libre software advocate until I had to earn money with selling software projects. Yeah, if you want to sell software, like open source is your worst bet. You know, even if you do this stuff when, GNU advocates say, oh, free software doesn't mean it's free as in beer, right? You can sell your software and via the magic of GPL license, you only need to give the software to those people you sell it to, right? You don't actually need to put your software out there under GPL license. You need to only give it to the people, you know, who you distribute to. But this doesn't prevent those people to put it online because it's GPL. GPL gives you the right to distribute. That's why it's called a viral, like copyleft. That's why it's like copyleft viral license. Bloat maxing, yeah. Yeah, that's why people. That's why actually people avoid GPL licensed software as plague, because if you include it in your software, now everything you do is GPL, and you have to distribute it as well. Well, when we're talking about GPL v3 in particular, GPL v2 is less anal in this sense. So GPL v2 is actually a decent compromise, right? Because you only need to distribute modifications to the software itself. So for example, Linux kernel is licensed under GPL2 only. That's why companies that use customized version of Linux kernel have to open source, distribute those customizations. For example, AWS has their own like kernel they use on their platform, and they must distribute the changes, if they have any, to the core of the kernel. If they just have binary modules, they don't have to open source them. If you do something that could travel, you just use MIT. Yes, MIT actually has some restrictions. For example, MIT, I think, prevents you from using the name for like advertising, right? So you like can't use the name to promote yourself or something like that. And I think you also must shout out the author, right? So if you want to use the MIT licensed software, you must name drop it, right? So that's why, for example, if you open IntelliJ IDEA or things like that, they on their website and in about, they have like the list of all the open source software they use, so they comply with the license. And then MIT also doesn't say anything about patents. So actually lawyers don't really like MIT because it's underspecified. Yeah, I know about MIT 0. Yes, MIT, with MIT you cannot claim that you've written the, yes. Lawyers also don't like public domain, because in a lot of countries public domain is either like wonky or is not specified. That's why actually Apache license exists, right? Because it's super precise. It also gives the rights to all the patented shit or potentially patented shit. That's, I don't know if people here are old enough or maybe were involved with like web, I don't know, like 6 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. There was like a big, I think, React.js drama, because it used a license that didn't provide any patents. Oh, first it was using some Facebook license, which wasn't technically open source at all. Then they licensed it under Meet, and there was even more drama because people thought that Facebook wants to rug pull the community because Facebook owns some patents and Meet doesn't give you permission for these patents explicitly. And so there was a push to relicense React under Apache, actually, because Apache does this. And I think it was never successful. So if we go to React.js source code, I think it's still MIT, right? Let's check it out. Let's check it out together, since we're on kind of a sidetrack. Yeah, it's Meet. You see? So they never relicensed it under Apache, which a lot of, you know, like open source lawyers, like internet lawyers, right, like me, disrespected Facebook for that, because it's so patent bullshit. But I have to specify that first, I'm not a real lawyer, so if you take all that I said as a legal advice, actually nothing will happen to you. You know why? Because open source licenses are bullshit. It's the most unenforceable bullshit of all time, unless you have a lot of money, right? So you like go violate all the open source licenses you want, like literally nobody cares. I think like GPL had some standing in the court like a long time ago. Like nobody cares. Nobody cares about your open source license. Nobody will protect you. You'll just get cucked. Facebook will steal your code. Microsoft already stolen your code. LLMs wash out your license anyway. So don't even bother about it. Nothing ever happened in Winamp GitHub repo, yes. Exactly. So even though I know something about open source license, I think it's like all make pretend. Because when no money is involved, nobody will get protected anywhere, anyway. What is this? Bro, yeah. Why is this? Oh, I never did. Yes. Okay, I never put it on the. Yeah, totally correct. X S32 S32. I think success. And we do X Y S equals how do we distinguish though? How do we distinguish? Oh. Main display, yeah, easy clap. So this will accept window. I'm an idiot. And right-handed. Yeah, we'll literally just get mouse pointer position and window and right-handed. Right, it's like easy clap. Yeah. Number sign is mismatched. Type wanted int, type given. Oh, that's why it's int. Of course. Fuck. China doesn't respect patents, true. And you can't sue China, right? Go try. LLM get fed with mostly garbage because who even uploads their good code to GitHub? I only have garbage on mine. I'm proud of my GitHub code. It may be like 1% of my GitHub code. No. Even if you wanted to make sure all the licenses are respected, every software you use has a bunch of licenses, so it's annoying to make them all surface. As they say, if you make something annoying, people won't do that, right? That's why Steam was able to kind of turn the piracy around. Of course, not 100%, but it definitely lowered the piracy number. Because it's just so convenient to buy and download licensed games now. That China girl is not even the funniest one. I think the funniest one was it like Mercedes or BMW? Who used some GPL code in their firmware, and some enthusiasts started bugging them. You know, you're using GPL stuff, you must distribute the firmware. And I think they literally like sent him firmware on the like CD disk to comply. And of course they do. Come on, of course they do. So I guess this should be int then, and just like, oh, crash. And I guess we can also do this without any arguments. Just using right-handed and right. Yeah. So we have an assertion in UI init where assert procs is not null. The fuck? The fuck? Oh right, yeah, where's UI init? I literally need to do this. It's like a pointer. Yeah. Huh? Attempt to dereference null pointer. So we are getting further. Let's start ooh, please, my dear viewers, don't leave. I will enable dark mode for you. Amount of viewers dropped by 30%. We have a crisis, a micro celebrity crisis, please. Stop! The fuck is this? Get mouse pointer position. What's wrong though? Who is null? Windows? No. Get mouse pointer position itself is null? Oh, fuck, it's on base. Oof. Huh. Yeah, it's on base, but aren't we using it? We're using it as using base, so this should work. So we have window. Oh, get mouse pointer position is null. How come? Okay. What the fuck? How you have debugger on Linux? Yes, I know, this is a beautiful flashbang. Yeah. Hey, Nkem. Dilim. Yeah, it's just a UI for GDB. It's nothing like special. Here I have a get mouse pointer position. Oh shit. Yes, so we do. Yes, that's the issue. We have a window that doesn't crash. How about that? Well, now. Yeah, by the way, it's just VS Code. Yeah. Sorry for not clarifying. Have I tried GF? No, because I have a wife. I'm married, sorry. Diniamo. Never gets old, I know. I tried GF, I just didn't like it much. It was kind of annoying to use it the way I wanted to use it, so I never bothered. Because it has its own wrapper around GDB API in the way you need to customize view panel, like watch panel. And so it was like additional, it was like a Python wrapper around a Python API, you know, that's already in Python. And so I thought that I would rather just research how to extend, how to write a formatter for an actual GDB instead of, you know, figuring out what wrapper Next used. You know, and since I have to write Python anyway, I might as well just use whatever UI for GDB is out there. And since I'm kind of stuck with VS Code for other stuff, I might as well use it as my, you know, go-to debugger UI. So it's a combination of factors. I'm not super hyped about it, you know, it's kind of slow, the debugger UI here, which would be its kind of main downside. And also, I don't like how watch window works, it doesn't have autocomplete. I mean, GF doesn't have autocomplete either, but, I mean, you know, VS Code doesn't have it at all. So, yeah. We pray for Ryan's health and soul. How do you call it? Fortitude, yeah. Anyway, now we get into a difficult bug territory, because now we don't crash anymore, but we don't draw anything either. Which is bad. Which is really bad. And our OpenGL, there is no debug output for OpenGL 2. So even if we like messed something up, we're not getting any sort of feedback, right? So we have a window. It doesn't even have like a correct title. It's like just a window. Which I assume it probably at least like spins here. Yeah, and I don't even have RenderDoc installed. Does RenderDoc even work with OpenGL? I mean, I assume it probably does. So let me make a small bathroom break. I'm actually going for 2 hours without any breaks at all. I mean, I don't really drink a lot today. So I'm gonna make a bathroom break and then, yeah, try it out. Be right back. All right. All right. Before I start, because I've never used render doc or anything like that in my entire life, I would probably want to start with a debugger or something and put it on UI init. Like here. And see. So yeah, we assert all of this not null. Set pointer image. The fuck is this? The fuck is this? Where does this come from? Ah, it's probably somewhere like differently, right? So do we have getRect pointer image somewhere defined? No. Maybe just straight up doesn't exist. Oh, okay. Do we have it now? No, we don't. Yikes. Oh, it's kind of sus. So get current time, dx, yeah. Wait for events. If not, get resize, we don't have any resizes. Draw one profile, draw one frame. Do a bunch of stuff here. Oh, clear render target. It didn't work, you see? So I think we can probably easily agree that we fucked up sim initialization or something like that. Something like this. Or maybe, where's the swap buffers? Maybe it actually doesn't really clears until you swap buffers. I don't know. I don't fucking know how OpenGL works. Right, so if we swap buffers, we go here, we have a window, check stuff, if Linux, info. Do we have a info? We actually have an info, and we have a window that, yes. Info specific EGL surface. I'm pretty sure we have EGL surface, so yeah, we have the surface. EGL swap buffer. Window. Oh. So we can't do this, right? Because it's a union. So we can't do window.display. Yeah, there's no member. But it's not like crashing or anything. So how do you do it? I need some kind of a base window on the union. Can I do like base? There's no member, naturally. So yeah, I need some kind of things here. Maybe, yeah, I guess I need a base here. And then I need display on the base. I actually call that GL enable. Yeah, look at this. Oh shit, motherfucker! It literally never. It's never getting called. It's never getting called. I might have, I might have just cut it out or something. I actually don't even know if it will, if it will work at all. Hey, it's not gonna even. It's not even gonna work. Look at this. Right, it doesn't even work. So in our module we need to here, so on our window union we need some kind of a base. I think so. I guess. Actually, I don't think it's gonna work. Because it will complain about redeclaration. Yeah. Yeah, it will complain about redeclaration. Ooh. I can fix it by having like a generic swap buffers that I just set on the pointer. It's just cast. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I need to do this in simp. Like, so I can do this without using, and then I can just cast to it, right? I'm actually logging a few things. So it's not about OpenGL per se. So I actually log. Easy. Wait, what? Redeclaration of shit. It will. Yeah, I can't do that because I have base here in XCB. So I guess I can do. Actually, yes, it's not gonna work in generic sense. So here I will have to do. See, now I can't do this. Yeah. I will do that, Constantinos. My OpenGL like logging is kind of weak. I just copied some stuff around. We will do that. Let me fix this first. We don't have type anymore. We have to do this. Get mouse pointer position is not a member of window. Yes, because it is now on base. Same here, it's now on base. Can't use it anymore, you see? Wait, XCB handle. Well, I mean, it's better because it would have broken as soon as I added Wayland, right? Anyway. So I guess it's fair enough that we're doing it right now. The fuck? Window, that base, that display. Oh, nice. Cool. And now I can do the same shit in simp. Simp here. No. Oh. Swap buffers. Linux. So here, window base display handle. No, this should work. Yeah, this should literally work. Let's debug this motherfucker. UI init, clear render target. Whoop. Gel clear color. Yeah, those are loaded. And swap buffers. So let me put it right here. So window base display, we have display. I'm a fucking idiot. I need to do the same thing with the display. Well, shit. And it doesn't crash because I'm doing using. I just did using everywhere like a fucking ape animal. But because I just wanted stuff to compile, and so it's totally fine. And now hell will break loose. Because now I have to do display. Look at this. Window, base, display, base. Holy shit. Is using enjai as bad a practice? No. Using is just bring the stuff into the namespace. How can it be bad or good? It's just a tool. Use it. Go wild. Actually, you know what? You know what? I think I might just do using base. How about that? How about in my union, I will use base, but everything else will be unnamed spaced. How about that? So I can use at least procedures. I won't be able to do handles though. So this is XCB handle, display.xcb.handle. XKB state. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, Sudapulse, hello, hello. You search for AI and this came up? Oh, because Jai. Yeah, so we are writing a platform layer for Jai programming language. Here's the Jai programming language. Yes. It has AI in its name. But if you want AI, then sometimes we use AI. Usually it fucks us up. And then we have to delve into sparkling entanglement of AI generated code. Oh God. Okay, we are back. Still not much success. AI code is fun. It's like open source code that is free, but you actually have to look at it to see if it works. I'll tell you a secret. This code literally comes from all the open source code around. Hey Kihao, hello. Yeah, Jai stands for Jonathan AI, the creator of Jai. This is so true and real. Yeah, all of the AI generated code you see, it literally comes from the code that is out there in the open source. With usually an average, amalgamated quality of such code. It's just another interpreter, yeah. Like who even came up with that abbreviation? So dumb. Okay, now we have a handle. Now we have a handle, now we have everything. And still it doesn't work. Ooh. Right. I actually think it might not work because I initialize the... So I need to go through simp because in simp I used like this info very like frivolously. Right, so XCB window. Yeah, look at this bullshit. Is window.xcb. I guess we can do a pointer. XCB window display XCB handle. Actually, maybe that's literally it. No. In fact, that's not it. Is it the same thing though? Oh, you mean this? Or do you mean that? Ah, the cast was fine, huh? Ah, okay, so you can access and cast, but oof. I mean, I'd rather just do this, and it has to be a pointer. So let's break here. Actually, I think there are assertions in GL create context. I'm pretty sure there are. So where's the GL? GL.jai and create context. Yeah, let's put a breakpoint here. Here. So display. We have a handle. Nice. We have a window with a handle. Right, we pass a display, we pass a handle. Major, minor, we pass everything. So let's drop down. So GL load should be just fine. Reload about your procs. I never check result. Let's do it. Uh, so failed to load, failed GL load. For now, just like this, right? Oh, now it's all fucked up. Yeah, let's just rerun it. Because naturally, updating, you know, breakpoints is impossible. But yeah, we don't print anything. I don't have any errors. Yeah, so it's all successful. So display. I'm a fucking... Okay, I wanted to do a ASMR, but yeah, I shadowed the variable because I copied this function and then I renamed those. And here you can like override. See? So those are like and then yeah. But this should... You know why it works? You know why it didn't fail? Because I think EGL returned me headless surface. Because it supports off-screen rendering, so I passed it no display, no window, and it just returned me like pre-made off-screen surface. So vet to check for variable shadow in race conditions. There are race condition checker built in. There is no built-in variable shadowing checks, but somebody in the secret beta Discord actually has a metaprogram plugin to check for shadowings, to ban them. So you can implement it as a linter, as a part of your metaprogram. It's actually one of like easier ones. It's implemented in a similar way as my metaprogram to detect automatic dereferences. So it's like not that hard. I need to post it somewhere. After we implement that way, maybe we'll make a stream of Jai metaprogramming. I mean, we still don't really work, but I won't be surprised if I fucked something else up in a similar fashion. It actually saved the files though. Okay. So we have display. Display handle, data. Yeah, so we have a display. Nice. EGL initialize. Whew. So bind API. 1. Attempted MSAA. Choose config. Config has been chosen. What's the count? I can't see the count because I'm in the fucking scope, I think. Oh! I apologize. This is like because there is a background thread that's capturing the inputs. Oh my god. What did it do? The fuck? Oh, it... Yep. It's okay. Yeah, this is a bit... I need to disable the background thread that captures inputs. And it's also wonky because it captures and outputs them without any filtering, because half of my program isn't working right now, right? Oh god. Yeah, okay, let me... so let me do all this. And let me go to my program to not actually to Linux, but to my main. What the fuck is this void main? Oh, this is the wrong one. And start logging keys. Yeah, I just need to disable that. And it will prevent my program from fucking it up. Because all of the background logic still works, right? Let me compile it again. And then debug. Exciting debugging session. What the fuck is this? Why are we breaking here? The fuck is this? Why are we breaking here? Okay, finally. Why are we breaking here? There's literally no breakpoints there. It's just GDB going wild. Bro. Oh my god. Just die. Oh, and I skipped over. Fuck. Dude. I literally skipped over. Can I launch it again without... What's this? What is this? Why am I breaking on allocations? How do I unbreak? Debug info might be wrong. You think so? Let me recompile. Here, recompiling. Here, I recompiled. Kill process. No. And it's correct. You see, it shows the correct count. Right? Yeah, it shows the correct count. Open restricted platform init. Program main. Why does it break here? I'm so confused. Okay, can I... Oh, can I like do this and then disable it? So that we just don't... Oh, cancel. No, it doesn't care. It's completely unbothered. Did it maybe somehow put a breakpoint on change or something? How do I unfuck GDB? Ah, Ryan, please, I fucking beg you. Like GDB just got fucked. Like, what is this? Okay, create context. Surface, display, we got it. Okay, worked. MSAA. So what's the count now? Oh, I don't know what's the count now. Oh, it's because I typed count here. We have the context. Nice. So what was the count? Oh, we don't have it. Fuck. Ah, yeah, we don't have because we. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, the count must be 1. It must have been 1. Yes. So all right. So display, surface, context, config, MSAA, 0. I mean, it probably was 0, right? To begin with. So return. We set the surface and the EGL display, we also set it on the info specific. So first time, EGL make current, display, surface and the context. OK. And OK is successful. Now we enable debug output. We assert that we're fine. Huh? Ah, yeah, not equals Android. Oh, we load again? But we already loaded when we created the context. I don't think there should be an issue with loading again, to be honest. This function should be completely re-entrant. Hey Gabe, hello, welcome. Fax per line of code analyzer. So this actually is not needed. This should be completely re-entrant, but let's disable it, why not? Vertex array. The fuck? The fuck is this? Backend initiators. Ah, yeah. So do we have GL handle? Shader color. GL handle. Yeah, we have some handles. Oh, dump GL errors is. How do I set it? Oh, it's okay. Look at that. It's in the OpenGL module parameters. Oh yeah, of course. So let's set it as true. Shall we? So now let's again recompile. Maybe now we have some errors. No, we don't get any errors. The Mike Oxlong was also taken. Even Gabe Itches 10 was taken. You had to add 2. I mean, it is what it is, right? You know, one of the biggest gaming streamers on the platform, his name is Distortion2. Guess why? So, I mean, apparently we don't have any errors, but we are still unable to draw. Because what? I mean, shouldn't we be able to like at least clear the colors to some fucking magenta or, you know, to this? Right, so what's the background color default? Yeah, I mean, we have some default background. It's like some purple or whatever. Some purple-ish. Do I really need to download RenderDoc and learn how to use it live on stream? I really don't like to do such thing, but I guess we have to. RenderDoc. Which of them? I guess this one. Okay, chat. API trace. Yeah, more cathartic. Actually, since you probably from Balkans, what's the difference between pizda materina и pichka materina? What's the difference? Is there like some, subtle difference, or these are just the same mostly? Same? Okay. Fine. Okay, so in I see. Because in Russian, we have pizda, so it's basically pizda, but with different accent. And this is actually the hardest one. This is like the rudest one, you know. Okay, I see. Because I didn't know that, Serbo-Croatian even had the word pizda until I was listening to Brkovi. And they literally have it in one of their songs. Yes, that's how I learned the language. That's how I learned the language. I listened to some based Balkans music. So how do you use API trace? Teach me. Do you just call the binary with it? Like this? Wait, what? What does it really mean? The word itself means cunt. IP trace loaded into, unloaded from, failed to execute. Oh, because it is like that. Right, so what's next? Loaded into. So what now? I just close it. So how do I? A log file. Is there like aptrace.log? Okay, so I have log.txt, but this is a log of my program. And there's no other logs. Okay. Aptrace dash help. Aptrace trace by executing a given program. Aptrace dash help. So API to trace. Default is GL. Output trace file. Default is program.trace. Oh, maybe no, there's no hitboxer.trace. So maybe let's trace EGL then. Trace dash a EGL. Oh. Redirecting DL open from hitboxer API trace. Something. Attempt to read configuration, blah, blah, blah. Oh, look at that. EGL platform unknown key something. Interpreting value as int. Oh, what's that? Are those just warnings? Unknown key. What does this mean? What does it mean? What does it mean to be alive? Okay, let's close it and let's see. Trace. Empty. Oh, it's not empty, it's probably huge. NeoVim can't open the trace. Thanks fucking God I haven't tried it with Emacs. Oh, and it's binary. And how do I read the trace? Do I read it with render doc? Launches the given executable to capture. IP trace dash help. IP trace dump given trace to standard output. Dump. Okay. All right. So get display. So these are for extensions. Yeah, destroy, terminate. Then platform display ext. Platform display attribute list. Initialize EGL true. So we have display, we get EGL true. EGL true 1.5. Correct. Actually, you know what? What does it mean fake? GL enable. Debug message callback. Callback arb. Shader source length. Okay, so any errors? Attach shader, attach program, compile shader. So I'm not gonna be able to spot check any errors here. Blend, pixel store. There's like get debug message. So maybe this would, you know, somehow like hint at me that something is wrong. What do you think? Oh God, I started looking for swap. Yeah, I'm looking for swap, but it literally stalled. I'm literally looking for swap and the program hanged. Yeah, you see it maxed out one of the cores or even two. Here, less. Less like sheets itself. Look at that. Okay, fuck you. Maybe it's capital swap. Yeah, okay, it should be capital swap. Yeah, here. Oh, you see it returned EGL false. So that would indicate an error, right? It has display surface, but it returned EGL false. So that would indicate an error, right? Huh. Even though we have display, we have a surface. But we couldn't swap it. And now we need to figure out what exactly went wrong. Let's see how big the trace is. Holy shit. How much is that? It's actually not that much. Yeah, it's not that much at all. Yeah. I mean, it's not much. It's like SH, I think, right? Oh. Can I do it without traversing? I think I can just do like this. Oh, actually it's quite big. It's 1.7. Oh, I thought it's 170 megabytes. Okay, it's almost 2 gigs. Okay, yeah. I thought it's 170 megabytes. I got 10 wrong. Welcome to OpenGL debugging. How about that? How do you even do that? Especially considering, so it didn't complain about anything really. Would render doc help me here? Yeah, naturally I did make current. So yeah, here EGL make current with the display and the surface again, and the context. And the context was the one that, where is it? Yeah, where is it? Yeah, here, the context is the one that got returned from here. It succeeded, yes. I verified that it succeeded. Making the context current succeeded, everything succeeded. Also, I actually have enabled debug output, right? So enable debug output here. I actually did that. And break on error should be true. And this should be called debug log params. Oh. Break on error. Where's break on error? Oh, there is no break on error. No, it is. Logger. GL debug log. Where is it? Here. So it literally should go here. Temporary storage, new context. Assert something something. Let's go into GL debug log and maybe set a breakpoint here. You know, maybe it's gonna break here. fucking hate GDB. Wait, maybe I can run it under LLDB and it will be better. Yeah. Hey Kyle, hello. It's OpenGL debug, not EGL. So you think... Yeah, it doesn't break there. I mean, and yeah, I'm pretty sure the issue is something EGL specific. Can I? Sure that I should get? Yeah, sure. I mean, go wild. Render doc, capture. So. And what do I do next? What now? Q render doc, and we have a capture somewhere here, right? Or do I launch application from here? Or open capture? Projects SOCD. There's no capture. We didn't get any capture. Fuck. So I then will just run application, right? File, run application. Nothing happens. Who is on my screen? Wait. Ah, this one. Fuck. Okay, executable open. So launch. Okay, what's next? API OpenGL. I'm going to my executable. F12. F12. Okay, we have something here. Yay! So can I close it now? You can close it now. Okay, how do I close it? I can do it like that. So, and here we have a capture, right? Read, write, colors. So we have like a bunch of GL draw arrays. But it doesn't show me any like platform specific stuff, right? Oh, EGL swap buffers. So context. So yeah, I have like no idea how to use this shit at all. Like it has EGL swap buffers, but it doesn't tell me anything about it. Go to texture viewer. Texture viewer. Okay, here's my texture viewer. Zoom 100%. So these are stages, right? So here. So nothing really happens. Do you have inputs? Oh, there are some inputs that are like scuffed. Something scuffed. Oh, look at this. This is a so this is a checkbox texture. This is a checkbox texture. I know that. But not to the window. Huh. You know what? Maybe it passes a window somewhere. Okay, let's close render doc. Save this capture. No, I don't need this. So let's kind of think about it. The way it works is first we call like init, where we get the handle to the display. And then we pass a window handle and a display here to create context. And context gets correctly created. When you launch a window from RenderDoc, it displays OpenGL whatever. Press F12 to capture in the window. Yeah, there was nothing there. Unless it was, you know, maybe some very small because of the DPI. I don't know. And I assume this should be correct when it comes to return parameters, return like arguments. Right, so we return EGL display, the surface, the context, the config, and MSAA. Yes. Make current, display, surface, and surface. And then we have all of that defined. We also put it on the info specific. Right, we call EGL swap buffers. Maybe we can do, is there like, right, like maybe, oh no, this is for Android, I'm sorry. Oh shit, this is wrong. We need to set, right? Yeah. Fuck your render doc. I have my fucking eyes. GPU programmers, woohoo, we need fucking render doc. Bleh. Just use your eyes. You stupid loser. Use your eyes. If you can see, put glasses on. Hi, people. Hello. Henry, you're just in time. We just made our custom platform layer literally work like this exact second before you raided. Here it is. Hello, hello. Thank you for the raid. I hope your stream went well and you got something. So yeah, this shit. So it uses my SDL at home, which we call JDL for now, you know, because it's written in Jai. What it does is that it loads EGL and OpenGL at runtime, bindings that we actually created ourselves from raw XML specs. And it uses all of that to draw this shit on the screen. Epic. And it even, look at that, it even like correctly gets all the mouse positions, and it doesn't actually process clicks because input module, there is no input handling yet. Just to disclaim, there is no input handling. We only support getting mouse position right now. Yeah, but we can draw. And RenderDog didn't help me at all. I'm so happy to see this window back. I haven't seen this window in like, what, like 3-4 streams before I started breaking it. But yeah, thanks for the raid. I really hope your stream went well. Balmer salute, that's a nice fucking emote. Yes, this is right. AP Trace told me that swap buffers was problematic. But it didn't tell me why, but I think it's not the issue with... I don't think it's an issue with AP Trace, right? Because it's probably OpenGL driver doesn't check that the display is correct. It doesn't check that the window is correct, right? I assume that's the issue. It's not really the tool. At this point, it's just OpenGL not having good error reporting. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm like, I've actually just busted the nut under the table after seeing this window after such a long time. Yes. Doing Vulkan will be much easier because I bet XML descriptions are clearer, and unlike OpenGL, Vulkan actually has sane debug layers. First time this emote been relevant. Yes, yes. We actually have something to draw on the screen. Yeah. Write seam backend for Vulkan myself. Yeah, but first I need to learn Vulkan because I know jack shit. I would know Vulkan if I paid attention on Henry streams, but to be honest, when I watch Henry streams, so, and I mean Hero Dev, who just raided me, he streams some like very advanced graphic stuff that flies completely over my head, right? So yeah, this guy is so crazy. He actually wrote a shader compiler in C. Like, he actually wrote like a compiler for C that generates as PRV shaders, like binary. So you can literally write your shaders in a fucking C. How crazy is that? Yes, when my wife comes back, I can report that I drew the triangle and brought the box back. Yes. Wow. So, now we have to port import module. And by porting import module, I literally mean copy the stuff from Focus, the XCB implementation from Focus. Minus the X input part, I guess. Although X input is so intertwined at this point that maybe I should just do it anyway. Yeah. Whew. That was crazy. And also this platform layer will need a lot of massaging now. It will need a lot of massaging around its API. It will need a lot of massaging for inputs. It will need a full-blown. It will need a port of Windows module from window creation. Because now if I get my program and try to compile it on Windows, it will naturally fail. Because Windows implementation just doesn't exist. Yeah. But yeah, this is crazy. This is fucking crazy. And yeah, we need to parse Windows XML. Fuck. Fuck my life. Supplies, motherfucker. What was that song? Fuck my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Whoa! Yeah, so, and I actually can't stop my program, literally, so I have to kill the terminal and kill the compilation in order to stop it. And also just commit the current progress and get back window, this one. Remove that. Yeah, we have a window. Yes, but it sends a polite request to finish the program. And my program now doesn't process that request because there is no input module. Wait, what? Ah, shit, it's fucking caps lock. So actually Alt F4 doesn't work on Windows by default either. You need to handle it. I'm pretty sure. Right? Oh, maybe if you call def window proc, then you don't have to. I forgot. Haven't done Windows in a while. But you need window proc in order for it to work. So we need to port inputs, and I think I'm actually kind of fried. Yeah, I'm streaming for 3 hours and I need to wake up early tomorrow for work. And it's almost midnight. Yeah. I would maybe go for another couple hours, but I'm kind of tired. So maybe we can go wild tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow... Or, you know, if I go for 2 more hours today, I will likely not stream tomorrow. And I would rather do it. Right. So tomorrow what we will be doing is we will actually port input module. And we will see if we can have input module together with the otherwise platform layer. And maybe we can just write a simple, you know, like shim. You know, the STD interop, just like in Focus. But yeah, I'm kind of happy that I finally see my window again and I restored a little bit of faith in myself. That's very nice. So I guess what's left to do is we can pass the raid forward. And who are we raiding tonight? I see Vander, the Taiji dev, is streaming Jai. So we can raid him. Who else? Oh, there's also Klonk streaming. That's a tough choice. But yeah, Klonk is doing well. He doesn't really need viewers, right? So let's pass the viewer to a fellow Jai streamer. Yeah. So yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. Really appreciate the company and all the help, by the way. With RenderDoc and AP Trace, I actually learned a lot. It's very easy to stream when the chat is more competent than you, you know? Like, actually. So here's my social shit. YouTube is where the VODs go get archived, so you can rewatch them if you ever need that shit. Discord is where I post when I go live, and Twitter, you know, it's sewers of the internet. What do you expect from it? I will most likely see you tomorrow. Unless something comes up in the evening, and be nice to another Mr. Streamer. He's doing some game development. Actually, he's learning Jai, right? So if you're interested more in the beginnings of Jai, you will likely see that, because I see him going through how-tos. Yeah. All right. Bye.